What's the real difference between a struggling nation and an economic powerhouse? Is it natural resources? Is it a large population? While those help, the true secret weapon is something much more fundamental. It's the hum of a factory, the rhythm of an assembly line. Because that single sound sets off a chain reaction that can lift millions out of poverty and launch a nation to the global stage. Today, we're breaking down exactly how a factory is so much more than just a place that makes things. Let's start with the basics. Every single item a country manufactures adds its value directly to the nation's GDP. It's a direct scoreboard for economic activity. But the real game is international. By selling these goods abroad, a country earns something crucial: foreign exchange. This forex is like a global currency that allows a country to buy what it doesn't have, like essential crude oil, advanced machinery, or critical medicines. It's the lifeblood of international trade. But here's where it gets fascinating. This is the magic of the multiplier effect. A large factory doesn't operate in a vacuum. Think about a car plant. It doesn't make its own tires, its own seats, or its own complex sensors. So, to meet this demand, a whole ecosystem of small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, spring up around it. That 1 rupee invested in the main factory? It creates multiple rupees of investment in these supporting industries. This is how one single project births an entire industrial cluster. We see this powerful ecosystem effect in places like Silicon Valley for tech, or Shenzhen in China for electronics. One anchor company attracts dozens, then hundreds of specialists, creating a hub of innovation that is incredibly difficult to replicate. And this leads to the most important outcome: jobs. Employment isn't just created inside the main factory. It spreads like waves across the region, from the high-skilled engineer to the truck driver, from the accountant at the parts supplier to the cafe owner who serves them all lunch. This isn't just about statistics. It's about the engineer who is the first in her family to go to college, the artisan whose small shop now supplies a major plant. It's about dignity and stability flowing through entire communities. This is why manufacturing is often called the most effective tool for poverty alleviation. It provides permanent opportunities at all skill levels, lifting entire communities and reducing inequality. It puts a nation's human capital to work. Now, this path isn't without its challenges. Industries must navigate environmental concerns and the need for sustainable practices. Industrial symbiosis. One company's waste becomes another company's raw material. This circular thinking leads to one of the most powerful concepts in modern manufacturing. Now, to survive in a fiercely competitive global market, companies can't stay still. They are forced to innovate. This global competition is the ultimate fuel for progress. They pour billions into research and development. The smartphone in your pocket, the electric car, life-saving medical tech. So many of these advancements were driven by the intense R&D departments of large manufacturing firms. They profit, but society gets a technological windfall. And today, this isn't just about heavy industry. Advanced manufacturing in fields like semiconductors, pharmaceuticals, and green energy is what will determine which nations lead the 21st century. It's the foundation for a high-tech, secure future. Finally, there's an aspect that goes beyond economics: self-reliance. When a country can produce its own essentials, food, medicine, defense equipment, it is not at the mercy of other nations during a crisis. Be it a pandemic, a war, or a natural disaster, this self-sufficiency is the bedrock of both economic stability and national security. So, the next time you see a label that says, "Made in your country," see it for what it truly is. It's not just a product. It's a symbol of a complex chain reaction, a catalyst for jobs, innovation, infrastructure, and ultimately, national strength. It's the unsung engine that builds a better future for everyone. And that's a story worth supporting. So the next time you make a purchase, consider the story behind the Made in label. Supporting domestic manufacturing, even in small ways, supports the very engine of national prosperity. What industry do you think will drive the next wave of economic growth? Let us know in the comments below. Content created for you by Yashvanthan.